Hello, I'm Bradley Bilski, Dean at Kent State University's Tuscarawas campus. We are thrilled to be the presenting sponsor here for the Inter-Valley Conference Championship. At Kent State University Tuscarawas, we are committed to athletics at the highest level, both here at the campus and in our area schools. I'm looking forward to some fascinating and highly competitive games here in this tournament. To all the competition and all the competitors, best wishes, good luck, and may the best team win.
Well, welcome back to Claymont High School, where it's IVC Boys Basketball Showcase action. The championship game between the Strasburg Tigers and the Indian Valley Braves. Game 7 of 7 on TV2 Sports all at one time. Just an outstanding day, and we want to thank everybody involved with our broadcast today as this tournament showcase presented by Kent State University at Tuscarawas. Scott Robinson and Jared Hall with you, and we couldn't be more excited about the fact we have done every single game at this inaugural IVC showcase.
Scott, it's been a great day of basketball from all of our guys in the truck, the cameramen. We are at the climax, or the top of the mountain here. Both teams, Strasburg 19-1, 11-1 in their division. Indian Valley 17-2, undefeated till about a week ago on a 2-game losing streak. They are also 11-1. The winner, hypothetically, would be the entire IVC champion, as each one of these schools is the champion of their division. So we're looking forward to nothing but a great basketball game. You've got good guards on both teams. You've got some good inside players, both teams well coached. So I'm really excited to see what we have in store tonight. We've got a good officiating crew, packed gym. I don't know what else we could ask for here as we wrap it up.
Well, there certainly isn't much more you can ask for, except we will give you our starting lineups for our ball game. And first for the Indian Valley Braves, Connor McGuire, Ryan Berger, Carson Hartrick, Cade Williams, and Braden Rostad. And for the Strasburg Tigers, Race King, Mike Niedenthal, Mitch Niedenthal, Andrew Cregan, and Jacob Farthing. We're ready for Game 7. We hope you are too, as we get ready for the battle between Strasburg and Indian Valley, coming up next on TV2 Sports.
Truck and Trailer Sales and Service Connection is a proud sponsor of area athletes again this year. Located in Baltic, T-Bone Sales has qualified technicians experienced in the repair and service of dump trailers, trucks, and school buses. T-Bone Sales can repair just about anything, including dump trailers, flatbeds, dump bodies, walking floors, and grain trailers. And they welcome insurance claims, regular maintenance, and major damage. They also carry a large line of parts. T-Bone Sales can get you back into the game looking as good as new. Call Chad Schilling today at 330-897-6131 or visit them online at tbonesales.com.
Lightning signs and decals, taking the area by storm.
Big or small, we do it all.
Yard signs, vehicle wrapping, and business signs.
Lightning signs and decals, taking the area by storm. Contact 440-3129.
You're watching the IVC Showcase presented by Kent State Tuscarawas. Also brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling, Doug and Chris Carpenter, Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Gibson Avenue Southeast in Philadelphia. Looking for your year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. Also by the MEB Systems. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. MEB Systems, flat roof specialist. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. Union Hospital. Union offers many beneficial programs to their community, including its very own community stagnant interruption unit. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the room center is under the direction of Dr. Stephanie King, who guides a mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategists to heal your wound, including safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen therapy. A doctor's referral is not necessary, so call 330-365-3880 today to get your healing. Myers and Miller Podiatry, located at 515 Union Avenue, or 147 Road. Myers and Miller Podiatry, foot and ankle trauma care for patients of all ages. Finally, Omni-Orthopedics, from the sidelines of the knee, back in the day, Omni-Orthopedics, more than 30 years of orthopedic experience. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. They are conveniently located in Oxford Medical Building, OmniOrtho.com. Love what they do and they should.
Welcome back to Claymont as we get ready to off Game 7 of the IVC Boys Basketball Showcase, presented by Kent State University at Tuscarawas. Scott Robinson and Jared Hall, along with all our other crew members, and we're certainly glad to be finishing this one up in style with a great game between Indian Valley and Strasburg. Tip controlled by the Strasburg Tigers.
And Indian Valley comes out man-to-man. I think oh, excuse me, Scott, go ahead.
Kerrigan over to Niedenthal. Mike Niedenthal in the corner to Race King. King fires it in for two.
I was going to say, I think the inside battle is where this game's going to be won or lost here tonight, Scott.
Connor McGuire bringing it across the timeline. They work it over to Cade Williams. Williams back to McGuire to Williams. Far side it goes to Rostad. They're looking down on the block. Strasburg doing a good job of keeping that under control, but the three-point shot is good by Ryan Berger. Tigers able to save it, then fumble it out of bounds to Indian Valley.
I really think, Scott, when you look at this game as a whole, it's almost a bigger game to Indian Valley, because if you would lose this, you've now lost 3 straight, and you just start to, question some things here. Not that, Strasburg wants to lose, but I think Indian Valley, this is a big game for them.
Rostad works inside. The shot up is no good. And we're going to get our first foul. That'll be on Race King, his first. And really the big problem for Strasburg is depth.
Yeah,
when it comes right down to it.
Yep. They really go about 6 deep. I mean, they've got 7, 8, but can play some, but they are 6 deep. That is it. As they go deep into the tournament, Scott, you're right. That is their kind of Achilles heel if they have one, if they get in foul trouble.
6:18 to go here, first quarter, 3-2. Indian Valley leading Strasburg. Indian Valley in the white uniforms, Strasburg in orange. Cregan comes out top to Mike Niedenthal. Over to King, and now to Mitch Niedenthal. Their mom, Melanie, stopping by to give us a couple of Tootsie Pops. We appreciated that earlier today. We invite everybody to stop up and see us on Facebook the other day, and we've seen a number of people that have come down to visit. We appreciate that. Cregan's shot, no good. The backside rebound by Williams. Actually, it was Hartrick, and that foul is on Hartrick. It's been a while since we've had a basket here, as we're 2.5 minutes in. Cregan trying to set up instead. The offensive foul called on Mitch Niedenthal. Connor McGuire for the Braves. Works it up the floor against Race King. Berger double team. They drop it to Hartrick, and we'll get the offensive foul as Race King in the right spot. That's the second foul on Hartrick. And he is going to have to come out of the game. Quickly up is Tanner Myers. And Myers comes into the game. Mike Niedenthal working against Berger. Mitch Niedenthal over to Mike Niedenthal. Spin move to the basket. Nice move by Mike Niedenthal off the window. No good. The follow by Farthing doesn't go. Cregan's got it. Cregan triple teamed inside. Gets it again, and this time gets smacked. Worked hard to get a couple of free throws out of it. And that foul is on McGuire. That'll be his first. Third on the team. Cregan's free throw is no good. For the season, shooting 60%. And Donald Seward is in for the Tigers. And Cregan connects with the second one. Tied up at 3-3. Myers into the lane, drops it back out. Kane Williams' shot no good. And Mike Niedenthal will push it ahead. Seward looks inside, takes it over to Race King for three, got it! King puts Strasburg up 6-3 to the hoop. Berger at the other end for two. King loses his footing, ball's loose. Rostad comes out with it, ahead to Berger, to Myers. Myers gets under control, can't make the shot. Williams has it stripped away, and Seward with a big defensive play underneath his own basket.
Up and down we go, Scott. Physical action. Official's going to let him play here a little bit.
Mitch Niedenthal to Seward, over to King. King drops it down low to Cregan. Cregan with the right hand, no good. Rostad the rebound. Long bomb from the outside. That is way off the mark by Berger.
Wow.
3 minutes to go here, first quarter, 6-5. Strasburg up by one. They've got the basketball. Seward pops way out in the corner, then bring it back out top to King. Subs waiting to come in here at the next break. Seward out to Mitch Niedenthal. Cregan, 15-footer. No good. Berger had it, stolen away by Niedenthal, and Mitch Niedenthal for two. Eight to 5, Strasburg on top by 3. McGuire's shot is no good. Williams Tried the reverse layup, gets it again, puts it up, no good, tipped around. King's got it, and we'll have a foul on Myers. That is team foul number 4 on Indian Valley with 2:22 to go here. Some subs in for the Braves. As Jamison Herman is in, along with Cale Schubaugh, Tanner Myers, Cade Williams, and Braden Rostad. On the baseline, the jumper is good by Jared Willoughby.
And there's some extra offense for the Tigers, Scott.
He and Jacob Farthing just came in at the last break. And another throwaway for Indian Valley.
Indian Valley's going to take a quick timeout. Strasburg up 10-5. Quick 30 here, Scott.
So 1:51 to go here in the first quarter. What's your impression so far?
Tell you what, good physical battle. Both teams playing hard. Indian Valley settling for some long jumpers. You know, I am surprised that the rebounding total is 7-7. You know, and when you look at Strasburg, really, Cregan is their one true post player with Farthing a little bit. Indian Valley has a lot more wider bodies. They got to get their butts on somebody and keep them off the boards.
So as we look through the games today, Conotton Valley defeated Newcomerstown 75-41. It was Tusky Valley over Claymont 64-41. Buckeye Trail beat Tuscarawas Central Catholic by a score of 44-38. It was Malvern, a last-second bucket to beat Ridgewood 61-59. East Canton defeated Garaway 72-59. Highland beat Sandy Valley in the third and fourth place game 58-45. And here we are in the grand finale of a long day of basketball here at Claymont High School, the championship game. Cregan has it knocked away. Fight for it. We'll have a tie-up, and it will go to Indian Valley. You can see the score on the Kent State University of Tuscarawas scoreboard, 10-5. Again, our thanks to Kent State University of Tuscarawas for being our presenting sponsor of a full day of basketball action from Claymont High School. And we have had a lot of fun.
We sure have.
It's been a challenge at times, but it's been a lot of fun at the same time. McGuire's shot rejected by Farthing. And Race King will come back in for Jared Willoughby. Myers has got it on the wing. Out to Cade Williams. And around to Rostad. Rostad, three, in and out. The rebound to King. And Mike Niedenthal has it under control with under a minute to go here in the first quarter, 10-5. Strasburg. Farthing holding it with 42 seconds to go to Race King. And back to Farthing. Mike Niedenthal gets it to Farthing, and we'll have a foul on Rostad. And that is team foul number 5 here in the first quarter. Mike Niedenthal over to Mitch Niedenthal. Strasburg just patient enough. You know, they can really hold the basketball, execute, which is just critical.
And just wait for you to make that defensive mistake. You get tired of chasing somebody, you fall asleep, they make a cut, screen for somebody, and there's a turnover there.
A steal by Rostad. And with 3 seconds to go in the quarter, we're going to have a foul. And that foul is on Mike Niedenthal. That'll be his first. as Cade Williams will go to the line for the free throw, and it's good. Indian Valley's offense has been out of sync pretty much the entire first quarter. Neither team really putting a lot of points on the board. Williams hits the second as well. And into the game is Jace Green. And the end of the first quarter ends kind of awkwardly, but it's 10-7. Strasburg leading Indian Valley. And we'll come back with second quarter action in a moment here on TV2 Sports.
Sales, your local truck and trailer sales and service connection, is a proud sponsor of area athletes again this year. Located in Baltic, T-Bone Sales has qualified technicians experienced in the repair and service of dump trailers, trucks, and school buses. T-Bone Sales can repair just about anything, including dump trailers, flatbeds, dump bodies, walking floors, and grain trailers. And they welcome insurance claims, regular maintenance, and major damage. They also carry a large line of parts. T-Bone Sales can get you back into the game looking as good as new. Call Chad Schilling today at 330-897-6131 or visit them online at tbonesales.com.
Lightning signs and decals, taking the area by storm.
Big or small, we do it all.
Yard signs, vehicle graphics, and business signs.
Lightning signs and decals, taking the area by storm. Contact 440-3129.
You're watching the IVC Showcase presented by Kent State Tuscaloosa. Also brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling. Doug and Chris Carpenter, Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Cooks Avenue, Southeast in Philadelphia. Looking for your year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. Also by the MEB Systems. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. MEB Systems, flat roof specialists. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. Union Hospital. Union offers many beneficial programs to their community, including its very own community interruption relief. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the Room Center is under the direction of Dr. Stephanie Hughes, provides a mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategies to heal your wound, including safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen therapy. A doctor's referral is not necessary, so call 330-365-3880 today to begin your treatment. Myers & Miller Podiatry, located at 515 Union Avenue, or 147 Road. Myers & Miller Podiatry, foot and ankle joint care, patients of all ages. Found omniorthopedic, sideline movement, back and knee, omniorthopedic, 30 years of orthopedic experience. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. They are conveniently located in Oxford Medical Building, omniortho.com. Love what they do and they should.
Ready to go with second quarter action. The Strasburg Tigers have the basketball. They lead it by 3.
And Scott, this is the kind of game we thought it was going to be. A grind-out game here for a while. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Low scoring, low possession. You got to value every possession that you have.
Mike Niedenthal kicks it out. Farthing hits the three-pointer. 13-7. McGuire out to Berger. Way out to Schubaugh and over to McGuire, open for the three. It's no good, and the scramble for the rebound. Cregan comes out of there with it. Mike Niedenthal to Cregan. Over to Willoughby and back out top. Race King, three more! 16-7. Strasburg on top with 7:04 to go here in the second quarter. Rostad, McGuire. And over to Berger. He'll take the long three.
Scott, they're shooting threes that are about 3 and 4 feet beyond the 19-9 line. And you can get those at any point in the game. You're down 9. I think you'd want to try to work it around a little bit.
King drops it to Cregan. Nice save there by Mike Niedenthal. And Farthing with it. 6:25 to go here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll give you some stats courtesy of T-Bone Sales, located at 410
Farthing,
North
nice
Ray
drive,
Street.
in for 2 more.
So Farthing with 5, and T-Bone Sales at 410 North Ray Street in Baltic. So it's 18-6, or 18-7, I should say, as we'll get the foul. And that will be on Mike Niedenthal. That'll be his second. So now Coach Adam Hall has a tough choice to make. As Seward and Mitch Niedenthal get ready to come in, McGuire hits the free throw.
Scott, this is very puzzling about the Braves. You know what I mean?
It is, you know, they played so well, and they've played well at times in every game, and then they've had a lull here toward the end of the year. As the second free throw by McGuire is good. It's 18-9. Some pressure. King, the bounce pass ahead to Willoughby, and now to Mitch Niedenthal to Seward. He's open for 3. In and out. And a fight under the boards for it. Indian Valley, the pass inside of Williams. That's no good, and Seward the rebound. And finally Williams gets the foul, and you just can't hack all the time and expect you're going to get away with it.
No, and you're going to start getting into foul trouble here. The next foul gives Strasburg the 1-and-1 here.
Seward to Niedenthal and ahead to Farthing. And now Strasburg can run it set, leading by 9. 5:13 to go in the first half. Farthing outside for 3.
21-9.
With under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The steal by Strasburg.
If Strasburg scores here, you guys got to take another timeout, Scott. I mean, this thing could be slipping away. There's Niedenthal, gets right into the paint for 2. He's got to.
That's 4 for Niedenthal. It's 23-9.
I mean, that was just way too easy.
Schubaugh to Williams. Williams picked up by Seward. Out to McGuire. McGuire runs loose, leans inside, no good. Williams has it. That one is no good. A lot of arms up inside, and the Tigers come out of there with it. And King will push it toward the basket. Didn't get it to fall. The follow won't go. Strasburg had a couple of chances there, and Rostad will have it in the front court for the Braves. trailing by 14. Strasburg wants to take a timeout. Slow things down, maybe get things under control a little bit wild inside, and it's a 14-point lead for the Tigers.
And Coach Herman's talking to the officials there about potential fouls on this end here. Scott, it just seems like kind of what we saw against Dover a little bit, where they're doing a lot of one-on-one drive to the basket or one-pass shot, not really taking advantage of some of their strengths inside. Inside, working it around, making Strasburg play defense. They really haven't had to work too hard. And on the other end, they're not stopping penetration.
So 3:50 to go here in the first half.
I did see one of Indian Valley's potential opponents for the tournament here, Coach Matt Vall of the New Philadelphia Quakers, who could meet Indian Valley early on if they both, I believe, win their first game.
So coming up at halftime, we'll have our halftime report brought to you by T-Bone Sales at 410 North Ray Street in Baltic. And of course, our presenting sponsor, Kent State University at Tuscarawas. Couldn't do it without all of you folks. We appreciate it. Mitch Niedenthal. To Cregan, to Seward, back to Niedenthal with 3:36 to play in the first half. Willoughby dribbles down the left side, brings it back out top to Seward. Indian Valley trying to pick up the defensive intensity, but so far Strasburg handling it pretty well. As Seward from the outside for a triple. (26-9) with 3:07 to go here in the second quarter. And Williams slides inside. He's got 4. It's 26-11. Race King gives it up to Willoughby and to Cregan. Out top, Mitch Niedenthal. Willoughby to Mitch Niedenthal. They look inside to Cregan, and I think he's really made a huge difference in this team as he gets inside. Loose for 2.
He really has, Scott. There's a long outlet pass to Berger. Nearly lost it. Just throws it up wildly at the basket. Seward and Williams battle for it. It's going to be Indian Valley basketball. Scott, he turned and shot that before he was even squared up with the basket.
So Jacob Farthing will come back in, replacing Seward, and Seward's done a heck of a job. He's been kind of a super sub in this one so far with 2:17 to go in the second quarter. Outside, Williams for 3. 28-14 as you get another look at it on the TV2 replay. King at the other end for 3. That's going to be short and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. Cregan gives it right back to Mitch Niedenthal. He'll slide to the hoop. Couldn't convert it. And Indian Valley with a chance here to cut this 14-point lead. Connor McGuire hounded by Farthing. Inside, we've got the block. And that's going to be on Race King, and that'll be his second foul.
15 foul here.
So with 1:24 to go, Coach Adam Hall will go to the bench and bring in Donald Seward to replace Race King. Out front it goes. The pass inside deflected. And it'll stay with Indian Valley.
Valley might have caught a break there. So discussing a little bit of inside play.
As Hartrick and Cregan are getting tied up. And then we're going to get the offensive foul. That'll be on McGuire.
That's his second.
Things getting a little testy on the floor here with 1:12 to go in the first half. Cregan into the corner to Seward. Seward, the long three attempt. Rostad able to corral it. And ahead to McGuire. Williams left alone, open for the three and hits. You just can't let him that open.
No. So 5 straight here for the Braves towards the end of the quarter to whittle this lead down to 11.
Cregan strong with the right hand. 30-17. Rostad, 3. And no good. Hartrick comes down with a rebound. Hartrick, the fadeaway shot. Cregan's got it with 13 seconds to go. Mitch Niedenthal will push it. Niedenthal all the way to the hoop, shot no good. Williams has got it. The half-court shot at the buzzer is no good, and at halftime, it's 30-17. Strasburg leading the Indian Valley Braves. We'll come back with our T-Bone Sales halftime report in just a moment. Stay with us on TV2 Sports.
Sales, your local truck and trailer sales and service connection, is a proud sponsor of area athletes again this year. Located in Baltic, T-Bone Sales has qualified technicians experienced in the repair and service of dump trailers, trucks, and school buses. T-Bone Sales can repair just about anything, including dump trailers, flatbeds, dump bodies, walking floors, and grain trailers. And they welcome insurance claims, regular maintenance, and major damage. They also carry a large line of parts. T-Bone Sales can get you back into the game looking as good as new. Call Chad Schilling today at 330-897-6131 or visit them online at tbonesales.com.
Lightning signs and decals, taking the area by storm.
Big or small, we do it all.
Yard signs, vehicle wrapping, and business signs.
Lightning signs and decals, taking the area by storm. Contact 440-3129.
You're watching the IVC Showcase presented by Kent State Tuscaloosa. Also brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling. Evan Chris Carpenter, Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Cookson Avenue, Southeast in Philadelphia. Looking for your year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. Also by the MEB Systems. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. MEB Systems, flat roof specialists. Give them a call today or visit their website, mebsystems.com. You Union Hospital. Union offers many beneficial programs to their community, including its very own IVC, which is now interruption radiation. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the Union Center is under the direction of Dr. Stefan Kennedy, proud to mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategists to heal your wound, including safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen therapy. A doctor's referral is not necessary, so call 330-365-3880 today to begin your healing. Myers & Miller Podiatry, located at 515 Union Avenue, or 147 Road. Myers & Miller Podiatry, foot and ankle treatment care for patients of all ages. Finally, Omniorthopedics, sideline living injury, back injury, and Omniorthopedics. More than 30 years of orthopedic experience. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. They are conveniently located in Oxford Medical Building, OmniOrtho.com. Love what they do and they should.
And back on the TV2 broadcast of this ball game, the IVC showcase here between Strasburg and Indy Valley with Strasburg AD Gary Spinell. And Gary, you know what? This has been a great idea. It's been a great tournament, and we've had a lot of fun doing it.
It's been fantastic. All day here. You've been here doing every game today. Who would have thought something like that? 7 straight games. The place is packed. It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, and you know what? The IVC is such a great basketball league. With 14 teams now, it's got to make scheduling so much easier. There's just so many positives to that.
It does. And even though we're in divisions, we play the 2 crossovers. We played Garaway in a non-league, I guess you can call it. We played Ridgewood twice in a non-league. Transportation-wise, it's fantastic. And you keep the rivalries. Even though we're in different divisions, you still play the teams that you used to play on.
The biggest thing I noticed is even though the crowd's been dwindling a little bit over the last few years, when the IVC teams get together, they're so close together, they have great crowds.
Right, and you know, where we are, we're centrally located. The northern teams are above us, the southern teams are below us, so it makes it nice for us. Our fans love it. They like not having to travel an hour and a half, 2 hours to play a basketball game or even a football game, so it's worked out well for us.
Well, we love supporting the IVC. We're glad we could be here, and thanks for having us here with you.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for doing all these games.
All right, Strasburg Athletic Director Gary Spinell. We're going to turn it over to Jared Hall for our T-Bone halftime report.
All right, thanks, Scott. And as we go to the halftime, we've got Strasburg on top 30-17. And let's take a look quickly first at the halftime stats that we have from this one. Indian Valley shooting a cold 5 of 28 from the field for 18%. Strasburg 46% from the field. So that is really the difference in the game that's given Strasburg the 30-17 lead. Just they've come out, shot the ball a little better here. As we look at keys for our second half here between Indian Valley and Strasburg, Indian Valley just needs to, as we've said, of all of our teams that are trailing at the half, Scott, just take it possession at a time. You're not going to get it all back at once. You can't panic, but I think for Indian Valley, they need to work the ball around a little bit more. You know, they've shot some deep threes. I know they're a three-point shooting team, but get a little closer to that line. Don't stay 3 or 4 feet back. And the other thing is, they're going to have to really pick up their defensive intensity because Strasburg's kind of like Highland a little bit. They're not going to beat themselves. They're just going to work it and work it and work it until they get the shot they want going forward.
So have you had a chance to take a look at the stats yet? Okay, so I was already, I was busy. I have to do these interviews, you know, and but what a great day it's been. Just we got about a minute and a half left in halftime, but certainly it has been an absolutely tremendous day. We've had great basketball games. We've had a lot of fun. We've interviewed a lot of great people. And certainly we've gained a new respect, to even a higher respect for the IVC and what they try to do with their student athletes.
Exactly. And, you know, the guys in the truck, Keith, Bruce, they've done a lot of stuff behind the scenes with the graphics, keeping everything running. Our cameramen, Gary, Spencer, they've done a great job. I mean, this has just been a great opportunity for TV2 to do all of these games in the first inaugural IVC tournament, capped off with, you know, not only 2 of the best teams in the area, but 2 teams that, you know, I wouldn't be shocked if they're district level and then see what happens from there.
Yeah, so it's been a really great day, and we're ready to go with the third quarter of action as it's an exciting day. We got 2 more quarters to go. Let's finish it strong. What do you say?
That sounds great.
All right, so the 2 teams back out at their respective benches, and we are just about ready to go as we want to offer our congratulations to IVC Commissioner Chuck Rest and the rest of his team as they have put this all together and really pulled it off very successfully.
Right, and they also had the IVC wrestling tournament today too, Scott. So it's been a big day for the IVC and 2 of their 3 winter sports. The girls showcase, that was last week, so we're kind of getting down to the tail end in tournament trail here.
So Strasburg will have the basketball. King, Cregan, Farthing, Niedenthal, and Niedenthal. And Williams, Berger, Rostad, Hartrick, and McGuire for Indian Valley as we begin the third quarter. Mitch Niedenthal out top, over to Cregan. Cregan inside with the right hand off the window, gets fouled. And that will be Hartrick with the foul, and that will be his third.
Pretty easy drive there by Cregan to start the half, Scott.
Cregan at the free throw line. First one's up too hard. Ready to go with the second opportunity. And that one is no good. The rebound to Williams.
So see what Indian Valley can do here. Strasburg missing their first 2 free throws to kind of extend that lead.
McGuire into the lane. They've got to let him go. He'll get his own rebound. Takes it up strong. Misses again. Into the hands of Rostad. That one's short-armed. And then Cregan is fouled. And that will be, I believe, on McGuire, and that will be his third foul.
Scott, McGuire got nice drive to the basket. Couldn't convert on the first one, got his rebound, missed it. They had 3 tries there. You've got to make one of those here.
Mitch Niedenthal drops it to King. To Mike Niedenthal, the circus shot for 2. And that brings the Strasburg crowd alive. And Niedenthal drops back, gets the quick foul. He's got 3 now. As Berger now with 6. And 7. 32-19. Minute gone by, third quarter. Scott Robinson and Jared Hall with you on TV2 Sports. All 7 games nearly in the books, and we've been here for all of them. Love the opportunity. It's been a tremendous effort on behalf of everybody to make it all happen. 32-19 on the Kent State University of Tuscarawas scoreboard. Outside Farthing, 3-point shot, no good, and Williams the rebound. And one of the things that Strasburg can't afford is to go cold from the field.
No, and we've seen quite a bit of that here today, Scott, from teams where they've just had some droughts. Teams that had the halftime lead, they've had some early droughts to start the third quarter. So
usually Strasburg fares well when Cregan stays out of foul trouble, and he has not recorded one yet. So that's a good thing for them.
Good sign. He can be aggressive.
And Indian Valley having a little bit of foul trouble as Rostad fires the long 3. The rebound, Myers. Myers throws up a shot. It's still loose. And we'll have a jump ball that will result in Indian Valley keeping it.
But Scott, that 3 they just shot there was from the tee on the Claymont on the side there. You know, a good 6-7 feet back from the 19-9 line.
inbounds it to Myers. And the rebound comes down to the Tigers. Mitch Niedenthal will do the ball handling chores. And the bounce pass back out to Niedenthal, to Cregan. Some zone action here from Indian Valley. Cregan takes it all the way inside and draws the blocking foul on Williams. And that will be the second foul on Williams. And that will be the third team foul here in the third quarter. Cregan's free throw shot good. Cregan with 6. And that second shot no good. Cade Williams with the rebound. Hartrick looks for some help. Drives baseline, cut off nicely by Cregan. Picks up his dribble, inside it goes to Rostad. And Rostad is going to be bumped by Seward. And that is his first foul. And that free throw is good by Rostad. Realistically, what does Indian Valley have to do to get back in this game?
Well, Scott, I think a lot of it's on the offensive end here. I think you really need to work the ball around a little more. I mean, I keep saying that, but they just don't, use their inside strength. And on this end, they're giving up a lot of straight line drives to the basket. From the guards, you're able to take it from the top of the key and drive right down into the teeth of the defense. So I just think just kind of sure up some things here.
Tanner Myers over to Williams. Looks at the 3. Rostad muscles inside, misses the shot, and then commits the foul out of frustration more than anything.
And I'll tell you what, Scott, that was a good possession there. They got it down inside, worked around, just didn't finish.
So you got Jacob Farthing, Mitch Niedenthal, Race King, Cregan, and Seward for Strasburg. Myers, Schubaugh, McGuire, Rostad, and Williams for Indian Valley. Cregan dumps it down low. Seward, oh, he misses the shot from inside, point blank range.
But see, Scott, see how easy Cregan got down there?
And
then he was able to throw it to Seward there, so he got in the teeth of it, and then they didn't have anybody rotate over, and then you get them to miss a shot, and then you turn it right back over.
So 33-21. 4:20 to go here in the third quarter.
And I think there's a lot of thinking going on by the Indian Valley players not playing.
Well, I was going to ask you, do they need to play looser? Is that part of it?
I think it is. I mean, you're on a 2-game skid. Players know that. You know what I mean? They know when you haven't played well. And now you're just starting to think, and there's another foul committed by Indian Valley, and you start thinking, oh, man, is this going to be the third one? So it just kind of starts snowballing, and you miss the shot. Should I take it? Should I not?
That's the third foul on Rostad, 15th foul. We're not even at the midway point of the third quarter yet. As Seward at the line and makes it. Seward with 4.
And just not the time of the year to be going on a little bit of a skid, if you will, for the season that they've had.
Second shot, no good. Farthing had it. Schubaugh comes out of there with it for the Braves. Ahead. Berger. Little fadeaway shot for 2. Berger with 9. 34-23. Niedenthal to Cregan to King as it poked away from behind, and the Braves have it again. They've closed it to 11.
Now here's where you got to be patient. You got to work for something around.
And Berger took
Nice
it right
drive.
to the hoop.
Yep, nice drive, got in there. So a quick little 4-0 run has trimmed it to 9.
Cregan back out to Niedenthal. The Tigers a little bit befuddled by this defense that Indian Valley is playing right now. King, he'll fire the three. That shot no good. Rostad, the outlet out to Berger with 2:40 to play here in the third quarter. And this one is tightening up. You can feel the momentum switching to Indian Valley.
Indian Valley playing a little better defense those last couple possessions. Just got to be patient on this end.
Jade Williams to Shubaugh. Shubaugh trying to drop it down low, stolen away by the Strasburg Tigers.
Not sure who that pass was to there.
The Tigers able to save it, blocked, and Berger comes away with it, and will head the other way. Rostad's going to take it in for an easy deuce.
On a run out, so they've trimmed it to 7 here. Scott got their fans excited. This defense of this little trap, they're doing this little zone trap here.
Cregan can't get the shot to go, but another foul on Indian Valley.
Scott, you got to recognize if you're Indian Valley, Cregan catches at the foul line, somebody's got to step up and stop that penetration. When they did earlier, he was able to dish it out for the 3 or the cutter coming back. That time, nobody picked him up, and he took it right to the basket.
Cregan's first free throw is good.
Stop that little mini run there by the Braves.
Hartrick returns. Williams will take a seat on the bench. Minute 43 to go, third quarter.
Lead's been as high as 13 here in the third quarter.
1 point in the first half, it was up to 17 as Cregan hits them both. So Shubaugh will bring it into the front court. And Berger's got it on the wing, working against Willoughby. Myers forces up the shot, no good. Cregan the rebound. 9-point lead. King for 3. That'll get you back in the swing pretty fast.
So you had it to 7, now it's back to 12 here with a minute to go. So you've almost played an entire quarter and you haven't made any headway. And there's another turnover for the Braves going back.
So with a minute 1 to go here in the third quarter, 39-27, 12-point lead. See if the Tigers would like to just kind of hang on to it here. King finds Farthing. Nienthal just takes it in from the left side with a right hand for 2. And Cregan commits the foul. Probably a good foul right there. And that'll put Berger at the line for 2.
It's the first.
He leads the Braves stat sheet with 12. And make it 13. 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Nienthal's got it in his hands where the Tigers want it here with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Cregan over to Farthing to King. King will fire the 3. And that will end the third quarter, 41-29. The Tigers will head to the fourth quarter with a 12-point lead. We'll come back, find out how it ends in just a moment. Stay with us on TV2 Sports.
Students choose Kent State University and Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate's degrees will prepare you for careers in music, computer animation, and electronic technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes. Find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
T-Bone Sales, your local truck and trailer sales and service connection, is a proud sponsor of area athletes again this year. Located in Baltic, T-Bone Sales has qualified technicians experienced in the repair and service of dump trailers, trucks, and school buses. T-Bone Sales can repair just about anything, including dump trailers, flatbeds, dump bodies, walking floors, and grain trailers. And they welcome insurance claims, regular maintenance, and major damage. They also carry a large line of parts. T-Bone Sales can get you back into the game looking as good as new. Call Chad Schilling today at 330-897-6131 or visit them online at tbonesales.com.
Lightning signs and decals. Taking the area by storm.
Big or small, we do it all.
Yard signs, vehicle graphics, and business signs.
Lightning signs and decals. Taking the area by storm. Contact 440-312-29.
You're watching the IVC Showcase presented by Kent State Tuscarawas. Also brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling. Doug and Chris Carpenter, Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 946 Gibson Avenue, Southeast in Philadelphia. Looking for your year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. Also by the MEB Systems. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. MEB Systems, flat roof specialists. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. Union Hospital. Union offers many beneficial programs to their community, including its very own community tagging interruption surgery. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the Union Center is under the direction of Dr. Stefan Kennedy, how to mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategies to heal your wound, including safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen. A doctor's referral is not necessary, so call 330-365-3880 today to begin your healing. Myers & Miller Production, located at 515 Union Avenue, or 147 Road. Myers & Miller Production, foot and ankle treatment, patients of all ages. Finally, omniorthopedics, sideline living, back in the knee, omniorthopedics, more than 30 years of orthopedic experience. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. They are conveniently located in Oxford Medical Building, omniortho.com. Love what they do and you should.
Ready for the final quarter of the day. 7 games, and we're down to the final 8 minutes. Scott Robinson and Jared Hall with you from Claymont High School as we're ready to go for this final stretch.
Didn't know when we started the day if we get to this point, Scott, but here we are.
Here we are. And the Tigers have the basketball to begin the period with a 12-point lead. Niedenthal misses the shot, And Rostad with the rebound. The play was set up nicely. Out front, Rostad over to Berger.
Every possession is now important for Indian Valley.
And
There you
Williams with 2.
There's a good one to get you started. Because Strasburg, a team that'll just chew some clock. They're going to work the ball around here.
10-point lead at 41-31.
They're not a one-pass shot team. So there's King on the corner for 3, off the mark.
And Cregan is hammered. And that foul is on Berger. That'll be his first.
How can you not know where he's at, Scott? He's the only post player Strasburg has. Those are some of those mental mistakes where you're thinking you're not playing.
9 for Cregan, 42-31. Second shot, good. Cregan with 10. 43-31. And that'll be on Race King. That'll be his 3rd foul. So Mike Niedenthal with 3, Race King with 3 for the Tigers. Berger flips it way out front to Rostad. Farthing will come out on him. Williams to Berger. Nobody there. Cregan's got to let him go, and he'll get it from the left side for 2. Berger with 15, 43-33. And that is the second foul now on Berger. And it will be a 1-and-1. So Mike Niedenthal will go to the line. He's got 2 points tonight. First one up and good. Niedenthal with 3. And the second shot is away and no good. Williams, the rebound for the Braves. 6:38 to go. 44-33 on the Kent State University of Tuscarawas scoreboard. Williams misses a shot, gets his own rebound, and able to make it happen on the putback, and we'll get a timeout by Indian Valley.
So it's under double digits. We got 6:25 to go. So they're just going to have to get some stops, really, and move their feet on the defensive end. Keep Cregan in front of you. Keep all dribblers in front of you. That's where they're getting hurt, where they're letting somebody get into the paint, or the Cregan at the foul line. That trapping zone was working for them, but it just sometimes, you know, they don't pick up Cregan. He drives to the middle, a flash cutter, cuts along the baseline. They've had some easy buckets that way.
We'll see the Strasburg Tigers in action again on February the 27th. They'll take on Bellsville. The tournament action for TV2 starts on February the 24th. That's a Saturday, when it'll be Beaver, Local, or Steubenville versus the New Philadelphia Lady Quakers. On Wednesday, February 28th, it's Austintown Fitch taking on Dover. And then on Friday, March 2nd, if Strasburg defeats Bellsville, we'll have their game against either Rosecrans or Caldwell. No sense going any farther than that right now.
Nope, got to see what happens that first week.
King for 3, right at the bottom of the net. King with 14, it's 47-35. McGuire in and out, rebound to Cregan. There's no team that gets more out of basically a single post player than Strasburg than they do with Cregan.
Exactly, yep.
Mitch Niedenthal to Mike Niedenthal. Niedenthal will dribble out of trouble.
Because they're essentially playing, Scott, 4 guards and 4 wings and a post.
Farthing gets the pass inside, blocked from behind by Hartrick. Williams over to McGuire. McGuire against King. A little bump out front. And that'll be the 4th foul on King. So now Coach Adam Hall has a tough decision to make. And he will bring in Jared Willoughby.
I think you have to take him out. I mean, at least for...
It's hard to tell a player not to play hard all the time.
Right.
Little reverse layup there by Rostad.
See, where has that been for them, Scott? Oh, you know, just using their post skills to battle in there and get some easy buckets here.
And the Tigers will throw it away. They still lead it by 10 at 47-37 with 4:53 to go. Only 4 players have scored for Indian Valley. Williams, 3, in and out. And an over the back call on Tanner Myers.
Okay, Scott, here's the epitome of the game right now, summed up just in that last possession for Indian Valley. They shot a deep 3 from one of their players who can shoot threes, but could also be in the post. He shoots it, misses. Strasburg has position, they jump over the back and foul. Instead of going to their strengths, they have settled for a lot of 3-pointers where I just think they could have used their muscle inside.
The free throw is good by
I don't
Willoughby.
know if you think that or not, but I'm just looking at that from, you know, the possession before when they used their inside muscle to get 2.
Second free throw is no good. Rostad clears the boards. 11-point lead for the Tigers. McGuire wide open. In and out. The follow by Hartrick for 2. That's his first basket. And it cuts the lead to 48-39. That's with 4:18 to go in the final 4 minutes of this ball game. Game number 7 here in this IVC Boys Showcase. Mitch Niedenthal back out around the horn to Farthing for 3, rattles it home.
That may be enough, Scott, to keep Strasburg.
Well, it's still a lot of time left. 12 points the lead at 51-39 on the Kent State University of Tuscarawas scoreboard.
Well, I will say they may go into their delays. They're going to have to make some free throws, but I'm saying it's going to be, now Indian Valley is really going to have to value every possession. They've got to get some stops.
Well, the issue with Indian Valley is they've got 9 team fouls, so the next team foul, everybody's in a double bonus. Strasburg's going to be shooting 2 every time.
Right, and you look at a lot of their starters and key players have 3 fouls, so, you know, they haven't used a lot of players on their bench.
So they are in a tough way here.
So we've already got some people headed for the exits.
Well, I think that's a little premature.
Yeah. Now, if there's about a minute and a half to go, that's
different story.
Yep.
So 3:53 to go. And Strasburg with the 12-point lead. Ball deflected. Nice job by Farthing to knock it out. See Indian Valley coach James Herman there on the far side. To the outside, Rostad shot well short. Back out Myers, he'll let go with a 3 and hit it. So the lead back down to 9 here with 3:27 to go.
But you used 30 seconds on that possession.
Willoughby out to Mike Niedenthal. And all this time, Race King's on the bench with 4 fouls for the Tigers. So at some point, they'll probably bring him back in.
Now Strasburg's returned to favor. They've chewed up 30 seconds of clock here.
Niedenthal, Cregan to Farthing. More important to burn the clock right now as much as it is to shoot the basketball. Willie's
Nice.
going to be all the way to the hoop with the right hand for 2.
Nice take, and I'll tell you what, I don't think anybody in Indian Valley thought that would happen there. Nice drive. There it is on our TV2 replay.
So 53-42. Around the horn, Myers. And we're going to have a foul inside. That is going to be on the Tigers. And that is going to be on Mitch Niedenthal. That'll be his second.
Okay.
Race King's going to come in.
Indian Valley scored with 3:33 the last time. The clock's now down to 2:14.
And they turn it over. So Indian Valley's going to try and tighten things up here. Mitch Niedenthal gets the inbounds pass with 2:08 to play in the 4th quarter. Scott Robinson and Jared Hall been with you all day here at Claymont High School. 7 games almost in the books.
Final minute 55 here.
Niedenthal over to his brother, and backdoor pass to Race King for 2 more.
That's going to be it there, Scott. I mean, you're down 13, 140 to go. You let roughly about 27 seconds tick off the clock there before Strasburg lulled you to sleep with a backdoor basket.
So the Strasburg Tigers sitting in the catbird seat here with 1:40 to play.
Wow.
And Indian Valley's season has taken a turn for the worse here over the last 2 weeks.
Yes, it has.
So the crowd's starting to clear out a bit.
Since there's only really one road out of Claymont High School, everybody wants to beat the rush there.
But what a day it has been. And the Tigers trying to top off a memorable season by basically winning this inaugural IVC Boys
Showcase,
Basketball Showcase.
Yep.
Jamison Herman in now. Nowhere to go. And shot no good there by Williams. He'll back in again, and another foul that will put Williams at the line to shoot 2 shots. That'll be the 3rd foul on Mitch Niedenthal.
See if the Braves can keep their streak alive of made free throws. They still haven't missed a free throw tonight. Still perfect.
Williams with 15. Coming up, we'll have our digital marketing group MVP. That along with the final numbers for the final game. 7 of 7, almost in the books. And Williams hits again. He's got 16. Jace Green back in for Indian Valley. And now we'll go to the double bonus.
Scott, where do you think Indian Valley goes from here? You've lost 3 straight. You've got 1 more game, or excuse me, 2 more before you get to tournament play. But I mean, you know.
Yeah, they've they've got to try and fix a few things. Certainly, I know they'll work on it. There's no question. As Mitch Niedenthal has 7. Race King leading the Strasburg stat sheet with 16. Second shot, good. 57-44. And I think the Tigers are going to get that turnover.
Yeah, they got the turnover and they got the timeout. So they will have possession here with a minute 17 to go.
So 57-44. Minute 17 to go.
And I think Indian Valley's going to call off the dogs. They're making some substitutions here.
As they should. It's 13 points with a minute 17 to go, although you always hope as a player that your team can come back from that. It proves to be very, very difficult.
I did see the other night, though, I forget who it was in the college level, somebody was down 8 or 9 with like 31 seconds to go and came back and won. So I guess there's always that, you know, scenario that could happen.
So the team's ready to go here. King will get it over to Mike Niedenthal. Ball's loose. The jump ball call, and it will go to Indian Valley. Again, special thanks to all of our sponsors today, but most importantly our presenting sponsor, Kent State University of Tuscarawas, and our halftime sponsor, T-Bone Sales in Baltic. Myers with 2. .46 seconds remaining in what's been an historic day for a lot of people, including those of us at TV2. Mitch Niedenthal going to dribble out this victory for the Tigers. And down to the final 20 seconds. Down to 12 seconds. Niedenthal will split the double team. And this one is going to end up 57-46. A big victory for the Strasburg Tigers by a 57-46 margin. They come out on top over Indian Valley. We'll come back, wrap up the day for you in just a moment, so stay with us here on TV2 Sports.
Students choose Kent State University of Tuscarawas because of our academic excellence, dedicated faculty, and affordable tuition. Our bachelor's and associate's degrees will prepare you for careers in nursing, computer animation, or veterinary technology. Kent State Tuscarawas offers a dynamic campus with state-of-the-art facilities, exceptional student services, and a welcoming environment. Call or visit us online to register for classes. Find out more about Kent State Tuscarawas.
T-Bone Sales, your local truck and trailer sales and service connection, is a proud sponsor of area athletes again this year. Located in Baltic, T-Bone Sales has qualified technicians experienced in the repair and service of dump trailers, trucks, and school buses. T-Bone Sales can repair just about anything, including dump trailers, flatbeds, dump bodies, walking floors, and grain trailers. And they welcome insurance claims, regular maintenance, and major damage. They also carry a large line of parts. T-Bone Sales can get you back into the game looking as good as new. Call Chad Schilling today at 330-897-6131 or visit them online at tbonesales.com.
Lightning signs and decals. Taking the area by storm.
Big or small, we do it all.
Yard signs, vehicle graphics, and business signs.
Lightning signs and decals. Taking the area by storm. Contact 440-3129.
You're watching the IVC Showcase presented by Kent State Tuscaloosa. Also brought to you by Carpenter Heating and Cooling. Doug and Chris Carpenter, Carpenter Heating and Cooling, located at 146 Cookson Avenue, Southeast in Philadelphia. Looking for your year-round comfort? You can reach them at 330-308-8550 or visit them online at www.carpentercomfort.com. Also by the MEB Systems. MEB Systems serving Tuscarawas and surrounding counties. MEB Systems, flat roof specialists. Give them a call today or visit their website at mebsystems.com. Union Hospital. Union offers many beneficial programs to their community, including its very own Union which means tagging interruption relief. Located on the ground floor of the hospital, the room center is under the direction of Dr. Stephanie King, who provides a mix of physicians, surgeons, and strategists to heal your wound, including safe and effective hyperbaric oxygen. A doctor's referral is not necessary, so call 330-365-3880 today to begin your care. Myers & Miller Podiatry, located at 515 Union Avenue, or 147 in Dayton. Myers & Miller Podiatry, foot and ankle treatment care for patients of all ages. Found omniorthopedics, sidearm ligament, plastic ligament, and omniorthopedics. More than 30 years of orthopedic experience. Their physicians offer patient-centered treatment for all ages. They are conveniently located in Oxford Medical Building, omniortho.com. They love what they do and they show.
Well, after 12 hours and 44 minutes, 7 games of basketball are done here in the inaugural IVC Boys Basketball Showcase, and we couldn't be happier that we brought them all to you on TV2 Sports. Just a great day for all of us, a historic day as nobody's trying to do 7 games in a day here in Tuscarawas County, and probably if they had good sense, probably not in the state of Ohio for that matter. So it's just a terrific day.
It was a great day for TV2, great day for everybody involved, and capped it off with a great game between Strasburg and Indian Valley. Let's jump to the stats and see what we got. Scott, just a cold night shooting from the Braves, but the free throw line, they were perfect, 12 of 12. If they wouldn't have made their free throws, the game might have been even a little more out of hand for the Tigers. Just great game for the Tigers, only 6 turnovers. They really are, if it were the battle of first place, division leaders, they would be the ultimate IVC champs if they did something like that. Both teams won their division. Both teams have had a great season. They will be on to the tournaments, but Indian Valley has 2 regular season games left. Strasburg has 1. Let's jump to our MVP that we have for today, and it is?
The Digital Marketing Group MVP is Race King of the Strasburg Tigers. He led the Tiger stat sheet with a total, I believe, of 16 points. So, again, a historic day, a personal best for me for sure, and I think all of us. 7 games in one day was just a whole lot of fun. We want to thank everybody, including our presenting sponsor, Kent State University of Tuscarawas, and also T-Bone Sales for sponsoring our halftime report through all 7 games. That's going to wrap it up from Claymont High School and the IVC Boys Basketball Showcase. The final game, Strasburg, a winner over Indian Valley, 57-46. For Jared Hall and our TV2 Sports team, I'm Scott Robinson, saying so long, everybody.